And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eyes Lamel Family Field on the campus of Brevard College. Glad you're able to join us. The home opener for the Brevard College men's lacrosse team as the Brevard College Tornadoes host the Oglethorpe Stormy Patrels, who have made the trip from Atlanta. It's a highly anticipated matchup. The Tornadoes have been waiting for a chance to play in front of the home crowd and get that opportunity this evening. Tornadoes under the direction of head coach J.D. LeMay in his third season, assisted by Brenner Woodcock in season number 2. Meanwhile, Oglethorpe, who made the trip over from Atlanta, 3-3 on the season under the guidance of head coach Scott Dangle, assistant coaches Jabril Stapleton. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the hosts, Brevard. Tyler Cameron, freshman, gets the start, along with senior Will Scoggins. Jack Hicks will be in goal. The graduate student, Parker Corbett, wears number 11, will be in the starting lineup, as will be Jacob Gravely in his senior season as well. Nick Terania, the junior, a newcomer to the Tornadoes, transferred from St. Andrews, part of that starting lineup also, along with Bryce Peterson and Drew Pond, a pair of juniors, and a pair of sophomores, Max Dorman and Gage Kyatt. Meanwhile, Oglethorpe starters, Zay Dua is in goal. Jazz Washington, Quade Bedgood gets a start along with Travis McDonald. Jax Kunai, Israel Pendleton Moore, Hendon Charlton, Max Brand, Hayden Frick, and Zach Brown round out the starting lineup. So that sets you up for what should be a compelling men's lacrosse contest, the home opener for the Tornadoes here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Do want to mention the weather conditions because this could affect today's action. It's currently 45 degrees, and you may shrug your shoulders and say, hey, 45 degrees, that's not too unusual for February. However, serious wind gust, reported wind gust up to 30 miles per hour, bringing that wind chill much, much lower. And not only the wind chill lower, but just dealing with the wind out there on the Eyes Lamel Family Field turf when you're sending a very small lacrosse ball around, it can be a challenge. So stick with us. We'll see how that affects play this evening. And we're less than 4 minutes away from getting things started here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Yeah, mentioning that weather, currently a wind advisory by the National Weather Service for the area, so we'll keep an eye on that. And by the time this game ends, we'll be into the 30s as temperatures dipping this evening. Going to be as low as the 20s overnight here. So bundle up and enjoy some Brevard College men's lacrosse. Stick with us. We'll have starting lineups, national anthem, and the start of this one, Oglethorpe and Brevard, in just a matter of minutes. Moments away from the start of Tornadoes and the Oglethorpe Stormy Petrels in this matchup at Eyes-Lamel Family Field as starting lineups in that opening circle. Long anticipated home opener. Tornadoes were supposed to have their home opener not too long ago against Warren Wilson. That game was postponed due to some issues on Warren Wilson's end. So as a result, here we are, February the 28th, and time for the home opener here for Brevard College Tornadoes men's lacrosse. And we are underway here at Eyes-Lamel Family Field. Will Scoggins, the opening faceoff, and then taken away there by McDonald of Oglethorpe. Now Tornadoes with the ball once again, setting up their offense. Here's Kyatt. Corbett. Peterson swinging it around. Drew Pond. Kyatt once again. Here's Nate Stone. Nate Stone taking on the defender. Nate Stone able to find his teammate Bryce Peterson in some traffic there from the Oglethorpe defense. Now Oglethorpe coming back the other way across midfield as Chandler is able to find Washington. Here's Robbie Cool. Senior midfielder from San Diego, California. Here's Pendleton Moore. Chandler finding Washington. Here's Cole again. Shot there, fired off by Jazz Washington. Just off the mark on that near post. Pendleton Moore once again. Washington in the middle of things again for the Stormy Petrels. Tornadoes, good stop defensively. As a switch of the fields there, Dorman finds Gravely. Gravely now covering a lot of ground. He's able to find Scoggins. And a whistle there. Clock stopped at 12:46.
Black 11, hold 30 seconds.
And we get an initial call here.
11.
Actually, to give you the exact time, 12:53. We got that time set correctly. And back underway here. First foul of the contest. And it's going to be a man-up opportunity for the Tornadoes. If the Tornadoes can take advantage of this. Kyatt. Here's Corbett. Stone. Will Scoggins. Swinging it around to Bryce Peterson. Parker Corbett. 35 on the shot clock for the Tornadoes. Man-up situation. The penalty, by the way, was on Cooney. Jax Kunai, rather. Holding was the penalty. And it's already extinguished. It was just a 30-second penalty. So the man-up opportunity no longer for the Tornadoes, both sides even. Scoggins. And Kyatt was trying to find his teammate there. It's going to be Oglethorpe ball going the other way. 11:55 and counting here in the first quarter. Tornadoes with two shots, one from Corbett, one from Kyatt, both on that last possession. Oglethorpe with one shot. That from Jazz Washington. Actually hit the post upon further review, so significant opportunity there from Oglethorpe in those opening minutes. Now Oglethorpe setting things back up. Jazz Washington again. Washington defended by Terania momentarily, but good stop once again by the Tornado defense. Here they go the other way. Eddie Bell making things happen. The freshman from Orlando, Florida, making his debut in a Tornado uniform in a collegiate game at Islamel Family Field. Home opener for the Tornadoes. Double team there. Nice job by Cooper, Atticus Cooper, the senior, to get out of that pickle. He's using his teammate Nate Stone, but the Tornadoes unable to keep possession. Turnover, Oglethorpe ball. Still scoreless here. First 4 minutes and counting of the first quarter. Washington. Defended by Cameron. The two players wearing the uniform number 1 going at it. Adams with the touch there. And a whistle. And looks like a goal, in fact. We'll get confirmation. Yes, indeed. Oglethorpe with the goal. So, opening goal by the Stormy Petrels. So, Washington able to finish the deal there. A 1-0 lead for Oglethorpe. And Oglethorpe wins the face-off. Ground ball pickup by McDowell to get things going. Tornadoes getting set on defense. Meanwhile, Oglethorpe coming off that first goal of the game, Pendleton Moore, trying to make things happen. Now here's Noah Stroud. Stroud once again. Chandler. Pendleton Moore. Bedgood. And another goal for the Stormy Petrels. So goal there by Bedgood. Fifth-year senior out of Smyrna, Georgia. And another face-off here, and that's going to go Oglethorpe's direction on a violation. So Tornadoes down 2-0. Back-to-back goals from Oglethorpe within a minute span. Washington and then Bedgood. Washington, the hot hand of the moment. Here's Cole. Pendleton Moore. Pendleton Moore on the move in the finish. 3-0 Oglethorpe. So now 3 consecutive goals in roughly 95 seconds. Pendleton Moore gives Oglethorpe a 3-0 lead. Face-off here as two sides are battling. Will Scoggins from the Tornadoes' perspective. Oglethorpe trying to make something happen quickly after winning that faceoff. Once again, Chandler able to come up with that ground ball. And Bedgood with another ground ball. Keeping the possession here with Oglethorpe, who suddenly over the last few minutes, entire game's been being played on one side of the field. 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Glad you're able to join us on a windy night at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Here's Max Brand. Pendleton Moore. Chandler finds Washington. Scott Bundy's there defensively for the NATOs. Bundy now defending Cole. A shot there and a finish by Bedgood. 4-0 Oglethorpe. So timeout on the field after that goal by Quade Bedgood, assisted by Jazz Washington, an early 4-0 lead for Oglethorpe.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
.40 your score here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Oglethorpe's gone on a scoring tear after these two teams were scoreless through the first 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Timeout there. Head coach J.D. LeMay getting his group organized. So Chandler with the face-off versus Scoggins, and it's won by Oglethorpe. And here comes the Stormy Petrels once again. McDonald, nice job there defensively by Terania. Terania, the junior from Evans, Georgia, making an early impact here. Picked up there nicely by Atticus Cooper. Cooper was looking for Corbett, just missing on that connection. Those two, by the way, were guests on Tornado Talk just 2 nights ago, if you want to check that out here on the YouTube archives. Great conversation with two outstanding student athletes, Cooper from Louisville, Kentucky, and Parker Corbett from New Westminster, Canada, which is all the way in British Columbia near Vancouver. Meanwhile, here comes Oglethorpe the other way. Pendleton Moore. Cool. Washington. Cool. Cole. Continuing to be defended. Pendleton Moore finding Bedgood. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Here's Adams. Pendleton Moore. Bedgood. Bedgood. And we've got a whistle, and it's going to be tornado ball. So nice job by Brevard on that defensive stand. Charge the turnover to Bedgood, and it'll be tornado ball coming back the other way. Jack Hicks will get things going from that goalkeeper position. Jacob Gravely pushing the ball forward. Stone able to play it forward to eventually make its way to Corbett. Now here's Scoggins. Stone. Kyatt. Now Drew Pond. Corbett swings it around to Scoggins. Nate Stone. Stone on the attack. Here's Pond. Corbett, 30 on the shot clock. Scoggins. Quick little dish there to Peterson. Here's Pond. Pond. And firing off a shot there was Kyatt. That was one of the better offensive efforts we've seen so far. And Kyatt just firing off a shot there. Pretty good range there in terms of the kind of shot you are looking for. Meanwhile, back the other way, here comes Oglethorpe as Kunai gives it back to the Tornadoes. Here's Nate Stone. Nate Stone, the senior out of Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Drew Pond. Corbett. Atticus Cooper. Cooper on the move. Kyatt now. Plays it off to Cooper. Cooper. Good job with some help defense there by Oglethorpe. Meanwhile, here's Pond. Now Kyatt. Stolen away there by the Stormy Petrels. It's Chris McDowell. McDowell finds Jazz Washington. He's been a factor so far. Fifth-year player out of Powder Springs, Georgia. And nice stop there by Hicks. A save by Jack Hicks. And back the other way. Here come the Tornadoes. Chirania. Well, Tyler Cameron on the move, the freshman. Firing off a shot there for the Tornadoes. Another good effort there. Parker Corbett. So the Tornadoes starting to knock on the door a little bit offensively. Meanwhile, back the other way we go. Here's Oglethorpe with an opportunity of their own. 2:30 to play here in the first quarter. 4-0 Oglethorpe. Washington plays it ahead to Pendleton Moore. Here's Bedgood. Bedgood, defended by Gravely. Now some defensive pressure from Eddie Bell. And nicely done by Bell. Turnover goes the way of the Tornadoes. Here comes Bell the other direction. Eddie Bell, part of this freshman class, along with Tyler Cameron, both of whom have making impacts already in this, their home debut in a Tornado uniform. Here's Drew Pond. Pond. Kyatt to Cooper. Here's Stone. Corbett. Stone once again. Stone cuts to his left. Now finds Pond. Pond trying to work towards that inside post, but well defended by Oglethorpe, ultimately picked up by Hinton Chandler. See some bodies flying around now in the Islamel family field. Turf. A nice stop there by Brevard. It's going to be Brevard ball coming back the other way. We're under a minute to play. Cooper. Cooper finds Scoggins, but stolen away by the long stick of Javier Martinez. But nice job there. Corbett the other way. Another opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Time running out here in the first quarter. 20 seconds to play. Drew Pond. Down to the final 10 seconds. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. Your score, Oglethorpe 4, Brevard College 0. We'll have quarter number 2 coming up next.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Jim Bonner, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Sullivan Ray, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Michael Peters, Belmont, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia. Parker Corbett, New Westminster, British Columbia. Trainia, Edmonds, Georgia.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Drew Pond, Athens, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Isle of Palm, South Carolina. Gage Kayak, Mesa, Arizona. Tyler Cameron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nathan Stone, Brooklyn, South Carolina.
Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California. Go Tornadoes.
Introduction there of the 2024 Brevard College Tornado men's lacrosse team under the direction of J.D. LeMay in season number 3. Brenner Woodcock, second season as part of the coaching staff. In a 4-0 hole against the visitors from Atlanta, Georgia, Oglethorpe, the Stormy Petrels. I'm glad you're able to join us for this one. So, about to get things started. Face off to open the second quarter, and we are underway. And Tornadoes winning that opening face-off. Nice job by Scoggins. Then Cooper able to pick up a loose ball. And it'll be Tornado ball. And another penalty on Oglethorpe. So this is the second man-up opportunity for the Tornadoes. Travis McDonald, a pushing penalty. So 30 seconds of a man-up opportunity here for the Tornadoes. See if they can take care of business. Here's Cooper. Cooper once again. Pond to Peterson. Peterson, Pond. Firing off a shot there is Corbett. Corbett has had several compelling shots. And then the goal there. Goal there by Pond. So credit the goal to Drew Pond. The assist by Kyatt. And Tornado's able to get on the board. So Tornado's back the other way. Pond. So Tornadoes see if they can get some momentum going. Shot there by Stone. Second quarter, and Tornadoes able to get on the board. Chandler plays it forward to Washington. Bedgood. Chandler. Cole. Cole there. Defended by Cameron. Pendleton Moore. Jazz Washington. Defended there by Atticus Cooper. Washington. Trying to get an advantage on Cooper. Cooper sticking with them nicely. Now Washington. And then the save by Hicks. Big time save, Jack Hicks. Washington able to fire off a shot. And here come the Tornadoes the other way. Here's Pond. Pond. Kyatt. Nate Stone. Dishes it off to Scoggins to his left. Scoggins. 12 minutes to play here. Period number 2, a 4-1 lead for the visitors. Scoggins. A little shake and bake action, but was trying to find his teammate. And that's going to be Oglethorpe's ball coming the other way. Turnover there by the Tornadoes. Nine shots by the Tornadoes, 7 by the Stormy Petrels, but score tells a different story. 4-1 Oglethorpe on top. Nice job there defensively by the Tornadoes to get another stop. Meanwhile, here's Peterson. Corbett. Stone. Drew Pond. Corbett. Here's Scoggins. Nate Stone on the move. Stone fires away a shot. Saved there by Duax. Zay Duax. Goalkeeper from Smyrna, Georgia. Picked up there by Chandler. Just over 10 minutes to play here. Second quarter. Tornadoes have outscored Oglethorpe 1-0 here in the second quarter after Oglethorpe put up 4 goals in the first. And Tornadoes, after the Oglethorpe turnover, will get things started. Coming back the other way. Coming from the back, here's Gravely. Gravely up ahead. Here's Michael Peters. First time we've called Peters' name, the senior from Belmont, North Carolina, Gaston Christian High School. Drew Pond. 9:33 to play, second period. And it'll be Oglethorpe ball. Jazz Washington. Bedgood. Pendleton Moore. McDonald. Well defended by the NATOs. And it'll be Brevard ball coming back the other way. Here's Gravely. Gravely up ahead. And it's Scott Bundy. And then hands it off to his teammate. Up ahead here is Drew Pond. Pond. Up that right side of the attack. Here's Corbett. Eight minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Scoggins. Tornadoes looking for a second goal this quarter. Scoggins. Defended by McDonald. Here's Kyatt. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Kyatt. Defended by Frick. Now up ahead. Here's Pond. Drew Pond, the junior from Evans, Georgia. 15 on the shot clock. Cooper. 8 on the shot clock for the NATOs. Cooper fires off a shot. And lassoed in by the goalkeeper, Zay Duax. And Oglethorpe able to get a stop there, but you're seeing the Tornadoes much stronger play overall here in this second quarter. Here in the second quarter, the Tornadoes outshooting the Stormy Petrels 5-2. Also a 8-5 advantage in the quarter in ground balls. And that was after the Stormy Petrels took a 4-0 advantage in period number 1. Here's Kyatt. Gage Kyatt, the sophomore from Mesa, Arizona. Stone. Drew Pond. Corbett swings it around to Scoggins. Scoggins now uses Kyatt. Kyatt trying to shake his defender. That's McDonald. But taken away nicely, Jazz Washington. Big time steal there, and Washington's on the move. Washington pushing it ahead, maybe too quick for his teammates, as Max Brand was the intended target. 6:28 to play here in the second quarter. And the Tornadoes back the other way. Here's Gravely. Gravely up ahead nicely across midfield to Michael Peters. Now Peters up ahead to Pond. Pond finds Stone. Just over 6 minutes to play till halftime. Pond. Corbett. Scoggins. Scoggins letting the rest of his offense get organized. Now picking up the pace. Here's Cooper. Cooper Fires off a shot there, just off the mark. Peterson will get things going for the Tornadoes, so another opportunity here. Here's Scoggins. Scoggins, defended by Chandler. Scoggins tries to spin past Chandler. Chandler keeping up with him and fires off a shot from distance. Clock stops momentarily at 5:07. Here's Cooper. Cooper double teamed. Picked up there by Peterson. Bryce Peterson. 18 on the shot clock for the Tornadoes. Here's Stone. Cooper. 12 on the shot clock. Stolen away by who else? Jazz Washington. He's been doing this all evening. Here's Max Brand. And then the finish by Bedgood. And indeed, 5-1 Stormy Petrels. Goal there by Quade Bedgood. So 5-1 Tornadoes trailing Oglethorpe. As Scoggins takes on Chandler for the faceoff, and this one's won by Oglethorpe. Two teams that played an even second quarter, each with a goal now. Turnover there by Oglethorpe, and back the other way, here come the NATOs. 4:20 and counting here in this second period. Home opener for Brevard College men's lacrosse. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. Real scrum for the ball there. Ultimately picked up by Parker Corbett. Corbett able to beat his defender, Kunai. Now Corbett again. Kyatt. Stone. Stone on the move. Draws a double team. Able to find Pond. Corbett. Corbett with the shot and the finish. Parker Corbett, ladies and gentlemen. So Parker Corbett with the finish there. 5-2 your score. We've been mentioning the stronger play by the Tornadoes here in the second quarter. Well, a 2-1 advantage here in the second period. Just trying to work their way out of that 4-0 hole at the end of one. Parker Corbett with the finish there. Corbett is the leading scorer for the Tornadoes. That's his 7th on the year. And Brevard hungry for more. And a shot there came from Stone, saved by Duex. Here's Cole. Brand. Kunai. Now Bedgood. And we've got a whistle. Looks like a timeout on the field with 2:31 to play here in the second quarter.
every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back underway here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. As Cole. Now Pendleton Moore. Stroud. And it'll be the Tornadoes ball. Down to the final 90 seconds. Second period here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Pendleton Moore. Defended there by Dorman. Shot there and saved nicely by Hicks. Down to the final minute of this second period. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's going to be a timeout. Looks like head coach J.D. LeMay wants to draw something up here. 50 seconds to play, second period.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Jim Bonner, Brevard, North Carolina.
Sullivan Ray, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Michael Peters, Belmont, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia. Parker Corbett, New Westminster, British Columbia. Trainia, Evans, Georgia.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Drew Pond, Athens, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Oglethorpe, South Carolina. Gage Kayak, Mesa, Arizona. Tyler Cameron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nathan Stone, Brevard, South Carolina.
Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California. Go Tornadoes.
Back here at Eyes Lamel Family Field, home opener for the Brevard College men's lacrosse program. And Oglethorpe with a 5-2 advantage. And we're back underway here Tornadoes coming out of the timeout. See if they can make something happen here before halftime. Cut into this Oglethorpe lead even further. Pond, Corbett, Kyatt, then firing off a shot there, just off the mark. 22 seconds and counting. Stone. Here's Cooper. Kyatt. Back to Stone. And firing off a shot there, wide. Clock stops momentarily at 5.8 seconds. So likely the last opportunity here for the NATOs. Here's Kyatt trying to send it into that goal mouth. Had a couple of attackers cutting there, but that'll do it for the end of the first half. Oglethorpe 5, Brevard 2. Back here at Islamel Family Field, halftime, Oglethorpe 5, Brevard 2. And Brevard goals from Corbett and Pond. Oglethorpe 3 goals from Bedgood, Washington, and Pendleton with goals as well. A 17-10 shot advantage for the Tornadoes. However, score at halftime, Oglethorpe 5, Brevard 2. Stick around. We'll have half number 2 in about 9 minutes. Hang with us. Brevard College men's lacrosse.
It's important to study English because language
history.
Back here at Islamel Family Field. Glad you're able to join us. Men's lacrosse home opener. Oglethorpe took a 4-0 lead in the first quarter. Tornadoes then outscored Oglethorpe 2-1 in period number 2. Goals for the Tornadoes coming from Parker Corbett and also Drew Pond. Gage Kyatt with an assist. Jack Hicks, the goalkeeper for the Tornadoes, with 4 saves in that first half. Meanwhile, Zay Duax, the goalkeeper for Oglethorpe, with 7 saves. 3 goals for Bedgood, 1 for Washington, and 1 for Pendleton Moore. And we're back underway here. Opening faceoff won by Oglethorpe. And Chandler up ahead to Pendleton Moore. Bedgood. Brand. Brand defended by Michael Peters. Do want to mention the weather. Wind gust As high as 30 miles per hour reported here in Transylvania County, and certainly a factor in this one. Currently, Oglethorpe going into the wind, and also makes it feel very chilly out there on that Islamel Family Field turf. Currently 42 degrees, but feels a lot colder than that, especially when those wind gusts crank up. So we're about 1 minute into the third quarter. Jazz Washington, defended by Peters. Pendleton Moore. Here's Washington. Washington fires off a shot, and that's a score. Jazz Washington, his second goal of the day. And 6-2, now Oglethorpe on top. So Washington with the finish there, and Oglethorpe stretches their lead back to 4 goals. Tornadoes with a significant shot advantage in this one. 17-11. However, Oglethorpe's capitalized on their 11 shots. Over half of their shots finding the back of the net. Meanwhile, here's Travis McDonald, defended by Kyatt. Pendleton Moore over to Bedgood. Terania on the defensive side for the Tornadoes now. Here's Washington, the hot hand. Now Cole. And Cole with the finish and the goal. And just like that, 7-2 Oglethorpe. So Cole with the finish. And in the first 1 minute and 55 seconds, Oglethorpe has scored twice here to open this third period. And wins another face-off there. Oglethorpe has won 9 of 12 face-offs. That certainly has been a big advantage for the visitors. Here's Pendleton Moore. Max Dorman on the defensive end there. Dorman, the sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, James Island Charter High School. 12:33 to play here, period number 3. Here's Cole. Cole up ahead. Here's Pendleton Moore, defended once again by Dorman. Pendleton Moore trying to shake Dorman. Cole, who scored that last goal, defended by Terania. 15 on the shot clock for Oglethorpe. Here's Washington. Washington. 8 on the shot clock. Washington fires from the left side. That bounces wide. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Oglethorpe will have another opportunity here, but has to operate quickly. Firing off a shot there was Bedgood. But Tornadoes ultimately get the stop there defensively. Nice job. And back the other way, here comes Brevard. Jack Hicks, the goalkeeper, will switch fields using his trusty defender, Jacob Gravely. Gravely up ahead. Terania. Now Corbett. Defended by Kunai. 2-11's going at it. Here's Gage Kyatt. Loose ball here. And Oglethorpe's going to come up with the ground ball pickup. Kunai making it happen there, but taken right back away by the Tornadoes. Max Dorman. Hicks now getting his side organized. Using Dorman. Now Dorman up ahead to Kyatt. Crosses midfield. Here comes Kyatt. Pond. Frick against him. Stone. Cooper up ahead. To Pond. Corbett. Stone back to Pond. Kyatt. Here's Cooper. Atticus Cooper draws a triple team and then fires off a shot, but it's blocked and back the other way. With a head of steam, here comes Jazz Washington. Picked up there by Brand. And opportunity there. Oglethorpe had numbers momentarily, but unable to connect with Bedgood, and it's going to be Tornado ball. Eddie Bell on the move, the freshman from Orlando, Florida, Lake Kyle High School. Several substitutes hitting the turf for the Nados. Meanwhile, Tornadoes setting back up. One of those fresh bodies, Scott Bundy, with the touch there. Pond. Kyatt. Bundy. Kyatt once again. Here's Scoggins. Scoggins defended by McDonald. Now Bundy defended by Chandler. Kyatt. Scoggins swings it around to Pond. 30 on the shot clock. Pond. Defended tightly there by Frick. Scoggins. Scoggins up ahead. Corbett. 15 on the shot clock. Pond. Some serious contact there. Might have a penalty. Clock is stopped at 8:04. And no penalty assessed, but it will be Tornado ball here and a fresh shot clock. And Tornadoes will reset their offense. Parker Corbett. Here's Pond. Pond cuts to his left. Nicely done there, finding his teammate in the goal by Bryce Peterson. And just like that, Tornadoes get their third goal in the evening. Bryce Peterson with the finish. So Bryce Peterson with the finish, junior midfielder from Augusta, Georgia. Credit the assist there to Drew Pond. Nice job by the Tornadoes. And cut the deficit back to 4 goals. Peterson's first goal this season. And got some serious contact now on the other side of the field. Max Dorman in the middle of all that. 5th career goal for Peterson, by the way. He scored 3 as a freshman and had 1 goal last year in his sophomore campaign. Jazz Washington trying to get things started for the Stormy Petrels. Made the trip from Atlanta, Georgia. A hat tip to their driver getting through that Atlanta traffic and here to Brevard College to start this game on time. Never an easy assignment when you're coming from Atlanta to the mountains of western North Carolina. Meanwhile, neither team really getting much continuity at the moment. Back and forth we go. And a whistle there. It's going to be tornado ball. Several ground balls. Michael Peters was in the middle of so much of that. Nate Stone getting in on that action as well. 6 minutes to play. 3rd period here at Islamel Family Field. 7-3. Oglethorpe on top. Scoggins. Defended there by Washington. Now Cooper. Up ahead to Bundy. Bundy. Now brings it back to Peterson. Peterson scored the most recent goal for the Tornadoes. Here's Corbett. Corbett on the move. Splits a double team. Now fires off a shot. Just missing near post. Nice individual effort there by Parker Corbett. Grad student from British Columbia, Canada. And Oglethorpe will reset things from the back. Zay Duox, the goalkeeper, currently part of a defense that has held the Tornadoes to 3 goals, and we're nearing the conclusion of period number 3 already. Stroud. Here's Adams. Washington. Pendleton Moore up ahead to Bedgood. Now Stroud. Henry Adams. Defended there by Eddie Bell. Here's Washington. Washington on the move. Nice double team by the Tornadoes defensively. Max Dorman making things difficult along with Tyler Cameron. Nice job, the defensive pressure by those two. Tyler Cameron, part of the freshman class, the long sticker from Charlotte, North Carolina, West Brunswick High School. And it's going to be tornado ball. So nice job defensively once again. Well, do want to continue to mention the wind. We've seen it at times blow both directions, so it can swirl either way. Currently, the way it's going at the moment, at the back of the Tornadoes, but can't emphasize it enough. There's some serious wind gusts coming off the mountains here. Recorded as high as 30 miles per hour locally. And a timeout on the field. 3:22 to play here in period number 3. Oglethorpe 7, Brevard 3.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back to action here at Islamel Family Field on a windy, cold evening here on the campus of Brevard College in the mountains of western North Carolina. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. We've got listeners all around the nation, even international viewers and listeners, and then plenty of locals as well. Hearing from fans in places like nearby Fletcher this evening. Shot there, just missing. And Brevard will have another opportunity here, but the shot clock, not exactly the ally at the moment. Coming down to the final seconds, and that shot maybe rushed a little bit due to the shot clock. Drew Pond firing it off. The junior attacker from Evans, Georgia. Transfer from Tusculum after his high school career at Greenbrier High School in Georgia. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the third period. A 7-3 ball game. A 4-0 advantage for Oglethorpe in the first period. It's been even ever since. Each team scoring 3 goals since that first period. But that 4-goal cushion, really the difference so far. And a lot of it came in really rapid succession. 3 goals in a span of about 2 minutes there in that first period. Been the difference so far. Shot there. Nice attempt from Kyatt. An equally good save by Zay Duax. Duax now with 8 saves on the evening. Jack Hicks has 4 saves. Hicks, the goalkeeper for the Tornadoes, and get his defense organized now because here comes another Oglethorpe attack. Here's Bedgood. Bedgood on the move. Fires a shot off there. It'll remain Oglethorpe ball. We're under a minute to play here. Period number 3. Shot there off the post and then firing off the rebound, but saved by Hicks. Wild sequence there. And the Tornadoes seeing if they can switch the field here, and they do. Pendleton Moore fired off that shot that went off the post, got his own rebound, fired off another shot, saved by Hicks. Oglethorpe trying to hold off the Tornadoes here, and they do. And seeing if they can even get a counterattack here in the final seconds. Final 5 seconds here. And that'll just about do it. Indeed, it does. At the end of the 3 periods, your score, Oglethorpe 7, Brevard 3.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Jim Bonner, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Sullivan Ray, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Michael Peters, Belmont, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia.
Parker Corbett, New Westminster, British Columbia. Trainia, Evans, Georgia.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Drew Pond, Athens, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Isle of Palm, South Carolina. Gates Kayak, Mesa, Arizona.
Dolly Cameron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nathan Stone, Clifton, South Carolina. Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California. Go Tornadoes.
Back underway here, 4th period. And some early action at midfield there on that faceoff. Logan Southern into the contest on that first faceoff. First look we've seen of Logan Southern. Southern, member of the Brevard College football team, who is now a dual sport athlete playing men's lacrosse as well. Listed height and weight 5'11", 305, which is just a completely different dimension or even orbit that the rest of these student athletes on either side are dealing with. So going with a different sort of approach there. Logan Southern on the faceoff. And Brevard officially won that faceoff by Logan Southern. So congratulations, Logan Southern. Now officially, you've won a face-off here at Islamel Family Field and off and running. And we'll continue to keep an eye on that. That could be a real weapon for the Tornadoes. Meanwhile, back to action here. Oglethorpe on the move. Bedgood. Pendleton Moore, the senior from Duluth, Georgia. Here's Chandler. Pendleton Moore. Defended by Dorman. Trainia on the defensive side for the Tornadoes. 13 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Chandler now. Defended by Michael Peters. Now Cole. Firing off a shot there. Almost made it all the way to Gilcone Field, the baseball facility here at Brevard College. That had some velocity on it. Meanwhile, here comes Oglethorpe the other way, and the finish. Goal by Oglethorpe's Quade Bedgood. That'll make it 8-3. So Bedgood with the finish there and lead back to 5. Fourth goal for Bedgood, leading all players this evening. He's got it done on 4 goals on 7 shots. And Logan Southern back in there for the face-off. This one goes the way of Oglethorpe, but we'll continue to keep an eye on Logan Southern. A whole other dimension here. Already becoming a fan favorite. Southern in that face-off circle. Hicks with a save there after the Pendleton Moore shot. Now back the other way. Here comes the Tornadoes on the move. Peterson. Here's Atticus Cooper. Well, taken away by the long stick of Oglethorpe. That's Chris McDowell, senior from Grayson, Georgia. 11:28 to play, fourth period. Hayden Frick on the attack for Oglethorpe. Shot there, just misses. That was Bedgood. Bedgood very active. (11-11) and counting here at Lamel Family Field here in the fourth period. And here comes the Stormy Petrels back the other way. Here's Washington. Adams. Adams defended by Eddie Bell of the Tornadoes. 10:22 to play. And here comes the Nados back the other way. Hicks taking control of the situation from that goalkeeper position. Now up ahead to Tyler Cameron. Tough defense there from Oglethorpe. Well, Oglethorpe University, technically in Brookhaven, Georgia, Atlanta Metro, chartered in 1835. They've been around a long time. A Division III institution, just like Brevard College. And a finish there in the goal for the Tornadoes. Very nicely done there. And Nate Stone with the goal. So credit the goal to Stone, assisted by Kyatt. And once again, the Tornadoes cut it back to 4. That has been the difference in this one, that 4-goal advantage in that first period. We have been even ever since. Tornadoes outscored the Stormy Petrels 2-1 in the second period. Oglethorpe with a 2-1 advantage in period number 3. Now each team with a goal here in period number 4. It all adds up to an 8-4 advantage for the visitors. Well, Oglethorpe, a member of the Southern Athletic Association. And you see the Tornadoes take on Oglethorpe in quite a few different sports over the years. Meanwhile, here comes Brevard on the attack, trying to ride some momentum after that goal from Nate Stone. Cooper was trying to find Corbett. Corbett did his best to keep it in bounds, but too hot to handle there on that Eyes-Lamel Family Field turf. And here come the Stormy Petrels the other way. Adams. Defended by Eddie Bell. Now here's Bedgood, leading scorer on the evening. Under 8 minutes to play. Washington. Bedgood. Adams. Cole. Cole fires off a shot saved by Hicks. Nicely done there. Nice job also picking up the rebound by Gravely. But now it's going to be Oglethorpe ball, so there was a violation of some type there for the Tornadoes. Relatively quiet game penalty-wise. Only 2 for Oglethorpe. No penalties in terms of time in the penalty box served by the Brevard College Tornadoes. Hicks up ahead to Bell. Some pressure from the Oglethorpe attackers. Hicks plays it forward. Was trying for a long ball there to Kyatt. Just over 7 minutes to play. It'll remain Tornado ball here. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt on the move. Kyatt ahead of steam. Fires off a shot there. Saved. Picked up again nicely there by the Tornadoes. It's Pond. Now Peterson. Corbett. Stone. 6:38 to play, period number 4. Kyatt. Stone once again. Stone on the attack. Peterson. Corbett. Gage Kyatt. Nate Stone up ahead. Here's Pond. Round and round we go. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt to his left. Corbett. Defended there toughly by Frick. Now here's Stone on the move. Picked up by Pond nicely. Some tough defense there. The likes of Zach Brown. And there's a penalty. And I think Oglethorpe's going to serve some time for this one. Might have been a little too aggressive. So we'll see what the call is. And might be just what the doctor ordered here. A man-up opportunity for the Tornadoes. We'll see what the penalty's all about specifically here as soon as we can. 5:41. Clock currently stopped here in the fourth period. It's a 1 minute penalty. Chris McDowell, the guilty party. A cross-check to the head. And a minute of opportunity here. Man up for the Tornadoes. Trailing by 4. Want to operate quickly here. Get the best possible opportunity you can as quickly as you can. Wow, Oglethorpe doing a good job packing in their defense there. This man-up opportunity for the NATOs. Here's Kyatt. Peterson. Kyatt once again. Tornadoes running out of time in this man-up opportunity. Here's Kyatt. Pond. Shot there. Had an opening there. Parker Corbett. Big time opportunity there. But meanwhile, back to even strength, these two sides. So the 1 minute penalty has elapsed. Oglethorpe does their job defensively. So 3 man-up opportunities. Tornadoes with this most recent one, probably the best opportunity they've had with the full minute penalty, but unable to convert. A lot of ground to make up in 4 minutes, 4 goals to be specific. Quick outlet pass by the goalkeeper. Duax. And he'll pay the price for that. Maybe a little too hasty because the Tornadoes get the ball right back. But Tornadoes are running out of time. 3:35 to play here in the fourth. Here's Corbett. Defended by Cooney. .320 and counting. Pond to Corbett. Cooper. Pond had an opportunity there. Tough defense by McDonald. And there's going to be another penalty here on Oglethorpe in the meantime, so another man-up opportunity. With 2:51 to play. Tornadoes have fired off 29 shots. Here's Cooper. Man-up opportunity again for the NATOs. It was a holding penalty, by the way, on Chandler. 30 seconds. Time running out here on the NATOs. Need to work very quickly to make up some more ground here. Penalty has been extinguished as Chandler hustles back onto the playing field. Under 2 minutes to play. Cooper. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt was looking for Cooper, just missed on that connection. "90 seconds here to play at Eyes Lamel Family Field, home opener for Brevard College. The Stormy Petrels of Oglethorpe. Real quick, before we sign off, if you're wondering what a Stormy Petrel was, one of the more unusual mascots or nicknames in all of sports, small seabird. And known for its hardiness during stormy weather. So a tough bird, the Stormy Petrel. ESPN called it one of the most memorable college mascot names, second only to the Banana Slugs of University of California, Santa Cruz. Some great company to be in. Meanwhile, 8-4 the score as we're winding down here, final minute of play. Clock stops momentarily at 35 seconds. Brevard has fired off 32 shots. 6 more shots than the Stormy Petrels. Yet Oglethorpe's going to come away with this win on the road. Shot there by Cooper. Well defended by Oglethorpe. We're in the final 15 seconds to play here. As time running out here at Eyes Lamel Family Field, and it's going to be an Oglethorpe win by the score of 8-4. So the Stormy Petrels take the victory in the home opener for Brevard College. Stick around. We'll have all the final stats and the highlights from this one. Oglethorpe 8, Brevard 4. So Oglethorpe takes the 8-4 win. As we mentioned, the shot totals, Brevard 33, Oglethorpe 26. However, Oglethorpe able to convert on 8 of their 26 shots. Quick look at the individual leaders in this one. Oglethorpe led by Bedgood. He led all players with 4 goals. Washington with 2. Cole had 1. And Pendleton Moore had a goal as well. Then for the Tornadoes, goals by Nate Stone, Parker Corbett, Bryce Peterson, and Drew Pond. Also 2 assists for Gage Kyatt and an assist for Pond. Pond also led in the category of ground balls with 6. Chandler for Oglethorpe won 12 faceoffs. Will Scoggins won 3 for the Tornadoes, and Logan Southern won a faceoff for Brevard. The goalkeeper battle, Jack Hicks for the Tornadoes was able to come up with 10 saves. Meanwhile, getting the win in this one was Zay Duax of Oglethorpe with 13 saves. Well, next up for the Tornadoes, another home matchup. This one on Tuesday of next week. It's the whiteout game versus Hiram College right here at Eyes Lamel Family Field, a 6 p.m. start. So mark your calendars for that one. And then on Friday, March the 8th at 5 p.m., On Faculty and Staff Appreciation Night, Tornadoes will host Husson College. Check out the full schedule at bctornadoes.com, along with all sorts of stats, information, and stories about all things Brevard College Tornado athletics. Well, glad you're able to join us for this one. A lot of fun to get the Brevard College men's lacrosse season off the ground. And look forward to the next one here at Lamel Family Field this coming Tuesday. Well, a lot of thanks for all those behind the scenes. Special thanks to those working with us up in the press box this evening. Producer Justin Espino getting it done, pushing all the buttons. Our spotter this evening, Enrico Losito, and DJ Tommaso Fioravanti getting it done as well. Also, special thanks to Sports Information Director Joseph Marvin. Also, working the statistics, Abby Pardee, and the clock operators this evening, DJ Taylor and Destiny Williams. Appreciate all their great work as well. Well, that'll do it for us here at Brevard College. Glad you're able to join us for these student athletes, which was a very cold, windy evening to be playing lacrosse, but great showing by both Oglethorpe and Brevard. Safe travels to the stormy Petrels, heading back to the Atlanta metropolitan area this evening. And we'll see us shortly at another Brevard College Tornado Athletics event. Looking forward to more lacrosse action and all season long right here on this YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell to hit the notifications when the YouTube channel goes live so you never miss a moment of Brevard College Tornado Athletics. Well, that'll do it for all of us here at Brevard College. Your final score for the final time: Oglethorpe 8, Brevard 4. Have a very pleasant rest of your evening. Go Tornadoes!